Hello everyone, my name is Sherifat Abdusalam. Um, I want to start my discussion by raising the awareness. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in January of 2024 announced that the federal government has awarded $3.16 billion in homeless assistance nationwide. California only has spent is spending nearly $42,000 per homeless person a year. So this discussion is a very, very serious discussion. The aforementioned are all about economic framework, but there are other frameworks involved in this homeless situation. The homeless person and the community itself continues to spiral out of control because there is not much focus on them. The homelessness and the encampment that is a spin-off of it has become, or more like gradually becoming, a monumental calamity. As a psychiatric technician, I have witnessed a lot of intake of homeless people in the institution where I work, and most of them have been able to review mental cases, and every one of them have something to do mostly with being homeless. So my topic, so this now make me ask, should homelessness only be a political issue? Uh, this, the, uh, and that led me to my topic of saying homeless encampment is a pandemic on the rise. When we look at homelessness, we look at the cost per homelessness, which was mentioned earlier. And I'm going to address this problem using three framework. I'm going to look at the economic side, I'm going to look at the health side, and also the safety side in terms of the community. On the economic side, we have seen that we have seen that there has been a wide gap in housing problem in the country generally, and that has made a lot of people become homeless. Aside other factors like losing their job, not having the family support, many people cannot afford housing. What is coined as affordable housing is no longer affordable. So this is a big problem. On the health side, a lot of people have been pushed out by families because they have some form of mental issues or the other that the family members cannot deal with. People that have gone through depression, people have experienced some PTSD, people have also experienced real issues, even people with personality disorders. A lot of them are fall into the line of being homeless as a result of the challenges they are having. On the safety side, a lot of people, especially communities around homeless camps, have become fearful for their life in terms of the safety. Lots of times, most of these homeless people actually take over homes and businesses. So it's a safety concern and a big issue for the whole community. On the political side, the proposed solution to that is for government to actually look at the policies, look at policies that work, put a human face to policies. There are so many people that will come up with policies that are not workable. So government should put a human face to policy and put more effort into making them work, actualize the policies. The funding is not the only solution. If government continue to drop money and the money is not being used to achieve the purpose, it's a waste. So government should look at doing that. Government should provide affordable homes and accommodation for people, even people that are homeless. There are so many shelters that are now being privatized. You know somebody is homeless and you're giving them conditions to come into a shelter. They don't have, probably they don't have a job, and you're giving them, they have to pay certain amount, they have to pay lodging, they have to do all that. So government should do something to those privately owned businesses so that they can alleviate the suffering of the homeless people. The benefit that will arise from this will be that lots of people will be taken off the street and more into camps and shelters, and that one will reduce the problem with the aesthetics within the community that we are seeing now, with so many dirty encampments lying about. On the health side, there are so many things that has happened in terms of those homeless people. In the camps, people tend to go into different vices like drug just to cope and all that. So because of that, there has been rise in overdose. The living condition has also almost become an health an health issue. So lots of time you tend to get there, you see people coming up with different illnesses, and these, and most sometimes these people don't even have affordable care in terms of medical. So they need to have that platform to help them medically, mentally, so that that way they can progress into the community and make the place a safe place. All this encampment, government solution is to sweep them, but clearing the encampment does not bring a lasting solution to it. If they move, they go somewhere else and start another camp. The real solution will be to deal with the problem firsthand. There has been facts to support the issue of health crisis that arise from within homeless encampment. The public health department in San Joaquin County had raised the issue of lots of homeless people having overdose, experiencing some mental schizophrenia issue, and also having to deal with other medical issues, high blood pressure, COPD. There are lots of people like that there, and that because it has been on the rise, they need assistance from the public to be able to manage them. So yes, the government has come up with NACAN, but NACAN is for overdose. How will government deal with other things? So those are the drawbacks that I'm looking at from the write-up that I use mainly for this. Also on the safety side, the safety on this issue is more to the community around the encampment areas. Oftentimes, especially businesses, they can't function because of all these encampments around them. There are so many groups that have tried to help this encampment to try to rehabilitate the people and help them on how they are going to move forward with their lives. But still, there is no point, there is no way they have not moved into residential areas and even commercial businesses. Sometimes people have to call the cops to get the homeless people off their front yard. So it's a very big problem that needs to be addressed. On the solution, there is the issue of helping these people by giving them adequate support for their health, enlightening them and educating them. Government should come up with policies to help them. government should come up with safety measures for the whole community around them. Moving camps or sweeping camps is not the solution. The lasting solution should be sought to address this homeless issue that is gradually becoming a pandemic.